Yo, JP, your mute's on.
Hey Vincent, how you doing? I am JP, the mailman. You're on. Welcome to Addressing It with the Mailman. I'm your host, JP Cower. You can find me on Instagram at one mailman. Addressing It with the Mailman on YouTube. And please subscribe. I am currently laughing at some of my guests here.
I gotta get my video on.
And I've got some special guests tonight. Of course, I got the usual suspects. I got stand-up Jesus here. Hey, Vincent, how you doing this evening?
Yo, feeling good, dog.
All right, ready to chat? Ready to rant?
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome. And then I've got Maritza here. How are you this evening?
I'm great.
You look fabulous.
Thank you. I'm glad you noticed.
Marissa is a stand-up comedian. She is one of 2019's Florida Funniest Female Finalists today. And please give her a follow on Instagram at Marissa Busulo.
Yeah.
Did I say it? Okay.
Bussolo.
All right. Hey, I love the content that you're putting on there. People are missing out if they're not watching you right now. So I want to.
Really? You like it?
Yes, I do. I really do. Matter of fact, when I watch your content, I want to watch more.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, I appreciate what you're doing, and you're making it entertaining for a lot of us out there.
Thank you so much. Well, I like your post a lot too. So thank you so much for saying that.
Thank you. And then we've got Grant Oliver. How you doing tonight?
I'm great. My name is Tolliver, though.
Tolliver, yes. Grant Tolliver. Grant, he might be the tallest and the creepiest comedian I know.
I mean, top 5.
At Tolliver Grant 42 on Instagram. And listen, before all this went down, you were killing it. You were really killing it on the scene. You were on multiple shows. I mean, but tell us about that video that you made on Instagram that I really love.
Which one, the volleyball one?
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
That deserves an Oscar, honestly. That took weeks to make that shit, dude.
I'm sure.
No, seriously, it was very stupid. You guys should go watch it. I was taking a shit while I made it, so it's pretty fun.
Oh God, you made that, and when you made that, it did take a while to make, because I remember us discussing it about, you had said that idea about that, and I was anxious to see it when you finally did make it, and
yeah,
it was pretty cool.
It's a piece of shit. Come on.
No, I love it. All right, and then we've got someone else. There he is. Okay, and we also have. How you doing, buddy?
Good, man. Ah, damn it. It's connected now.
All right. So we've got Josh Randall, star of Surviving Corona Talk Show. And you're putting out a lot of content. Now, I'm appreciating it. Your weeknights at 11:30. You are a retired pop star turned musical comic. In fact, I enjoy watching when you perform. And he'll surprise you every once in a while with a commercial.
Yeah, I did a PSA for Burger King, so everybody thinks I actually do work at Burger King, and I'm fine with that.
Hey, you know what? Being a starving artist, right? You got to flip burgers sometimes, maybe, right?
I can, yeah. I got the hookup for Whoppers if anybody wants some.
Shit, dude, I'm coming
starving when you're working at King, right?
Just DM me. I got season passes to BK.
All
right. You got the
right.
king hat too. You got that or no?
What's that?
The crown. Do you have the crown too to wear?
Of course I have the crown.
Of course he does. Tell us a little bit about your show that you do.
Oh, I just started one. Like you, I'm just trying to keep busy because it's hard to stay focused. I do a little late night talk show on my Instagram. It's called Surviving Corona. I always have like 2 guests, and I do a little monologue each night, and interview guests and get to see their perspective, how they're surviving Corona.
I tell you, I appreciate the work, because I know just the work on this that I'm doing, it's a lot of work. So I can imagine the weeknight thing it's pretty tough, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, before I came back from Florida, I was in LA, and I'm one of my things I'm pursuing is I want to get a job like writing for late night television. So it kind of gets me in the in the swing of things every morning, waking up and reading the headlines and trying to write jokes off of topical things, man. So it's kind of been great to kind of work out the muscle every day.
Yeah, it is. It is interesting when you interview people and they're surprised about the things you ask them about, that they know that you're watching them. They're like, well, you're on social media. You put up this content. I enjoy it. Like Marissa, you put up some good content and I love the candle
Quit
video.
saying content.
They're for sale. If you want to buy one, it'll help you keep your kitchen clean. They work. You saw the testimonials.
Yeah. I didn't know that Latin women can grow that facial hair real quick like that.
I'm sorry?
Oh, nothing. Never mind.
What did you say?
Oh, nothing. So what we do here is we do a little round robin. I'll bring up some topics and I want to see what you guys feel about this. Okay?
Yes.
All right. First of all,
Passed.
Okay, pass. There you go. All right. I just saw on the news that Trump may pardon.
Oh, let's get political.
Joe Exotic.
Oh,
I mean, yeah, we need a follow-up album. I'm all with that.
Mailman's vice president.
Really? Is that true?
For that?
Is
He's
that a
gonna get so
gossip?
many votes for that.
He's going to get a lot of votes
Nobody
for
votes
that, I
for
believe.
that. Oh
Do you
my
think
God.
he could garnish more votes from that, Marissa?
Oh my gosh, of course. We all want to see more of him.
Yeah, he's got almost nothing to lose by doing it.
Could you
And-
imagine Trump was just like, I got to see a sequel to this. I'm going to pardon this guy.
Yeah, right?
I think he might.
Just finished it. That was it. That was his thought after episode 7 was we got to pardon this motherfucker.
No,
I need episode
Yeah.
8.
And
No,
I'm pretty sure anybody who's a Carol Baskin fan already didn't vote for Trump. You know what I mean? So
True. Hey, how about maybe Barron said, Dad, can you hook up Joe Exotic? Maybe Barron's watching the Tiger King.
How old is Barron? How old is he?
I don't like 12 to 14.
He's
somewhere
watching
around
porn.
that.
He's watching porn. Come on.
Okay, all right.
Doesn't need
Well,
Netflix.
he's watching fucking Carol Baskin. Okay.
Did you guys
so-
read that it's actually not Joe singing on those songs?
yeah.
Yes, and that's what I was gonna say is because you're a musical comic, you could write more music for him.
God, I would love to be the voice behind Joe Exotic. That'd be such
that'd
a
be
great
great.
thing for the resume.
Really? He wasn't singing. Who's his voice then?
I don't know. I got to read into it, but I think that kind of came out that he's not the person singing those songs.
No, and we got into it when we did our Tiger Talk episode that we watched some videos and yeah, he is definitely not singing those songs. It's a total
That makes it so
Milli
much better.
Vanilli.
That makes it so much better.
I know. I can have my own album now because I'm tone deaf. So this is
The
great.
Milli Vanilli of our
Who's
generation.
really writing those tunes though, right? Like who's the guy taking credit for those lyrics is what I want to know. I want to know who wrote the words. The guy singing is irrelevant to me. But I
Listen,
saw Tiger, like who's really taking credit for that? You know?
I think Joe sold enough condoms to pay for someone to write the music for him. What do you think?
But I think that a lot of times, yes, singers sing other people's songs, like they have a writer and that. But for someone to pretend that's their voice, I think that's more like, I'm curious to see why hasn't that person come out and said, I'm the voice behind the man.
It's because it's his dead husband.
Maybe. No.
Right? I mean, the theory was, it was a Carol Baskin theory in the first place. She gave up the two people's names, and like those guys never admitted to it. But you know, they could have also been like under a court order if they did the work for Joe and he contracted them. He's like, you're going to write these songs, but you can't take any credit for them. They're going to be Joe Exotic songs, and that's the thing that happens, you know. And they're not allowed to take credit for it. And Carol Baskin's out there trying to throw dirt on them. But technically, according to the law, they're Joe Exotic tunes, and he owns the rights to them. The same way that the Eagles, maybe one song was written by one guy, but the Eagles own the song. You know what I mean? And it's one guy's tune, but everybody takes credit because they're a team. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just,
He's heating up, guys.
People
all
just
right.
that's how it works. That's how it
Okay.
works.
Okay. We're going to move on to the next topic. Okay. This is something that I saw on the news today that I was just like, really? Okay. Oregon police remind residents don't call 911 if you run out of TP. Do we really have to announce that?
I thought that'd be a Florida man story, honestly.
I really did too. That's something like Florida man. I mean, but we would just grab leaves, right? Right, Marissa?
Yeah, so they're calling 911 when they run out?
When they run out of TP, they're calling 911.
And they're getting so many phone calls that they came to a point, we got to stop this.
Yeah, you can't call for toilet paper.
So they
Whatever
got that
happened to
many phone
Kleenex?
calls that they had to make an announcement, because if it was like one or two people, they probably thought, oh, this person is crazy. But if they're making a point of, please don't do this, it's because it got really bad. Probably.
Probably. What do you think, Josh? What were you going to say?
I mean, what happened to Kleenex? No one's promoting Kleenex. Kleenex can kind of do the trick, right? It's kind of like the stepbrother of toilet paper.
But you can't put it in the toilet though.
Oh, you can't?
Yeah.
No. It will not destroy. It will not.
That's why it's making that sound.
His house is flooded. But
It will
Right.
not shred. It will not.
why
Yeah,
don't
it
you
will
just take
not.
showers?
What's it? Dissolve or whatever.
Exactly.
Dang it.
It's not nice tissues. You buy really nice Kleenex.
Why don't people just take showers after they shit? There's no point of having.
That's what I was saying.
It's not that hard.
And putting paper towels in the toilet, it'll clog your toilet
Yeah.
for real. Like, I know that.
Are you speaking from experience, obviously?
Not to the point where you can just use a plunger, like to the point where you have to remove the actual toilet and get a new one or something.
Okay. Okay.
It's a really informative podcast right now.
We're helping each other.
We're gonna dig deeper. Okay.
Write this down.
Okay. Missouri sues Jim Baker over trying to sell the coronavirus cure. What is this guy not willing to do to get your money?
Who is that?
Jim Baker. Do you know Jim Baker?
I'm not
You
sure.
guys are a little young. You guys don't know Jim Baker?
No.
Marissa, you're going to show your age, right? You don't know Jim Baker?
No, I don't know. I'm not good with names.
He was a televangelist.
Ah.
Yeah, he's always diving in to get people's money. Now he's selling the cure, and they had to literally sue him to stop him from selling the cure, this silver. Have you heard about people talking about this?
I haven't, but is it like a home remedy?
Yeah. Why don't you give some money to Jim Baker and find out if it works for us?
Is it
I'm gonna
how
move
much
on
is
from
it?
this.
How
I
much
don't
is
know. I don't know. I didn't even go on there. I just
That's
saw.
important.
No,
Baker,
I don't
Jim
think so
Baker.
because it's all bullshit with this
Yeah.
guy. And I was hoping you guys would know that guy. But I
He
mean,
sends you the cure, and then you load it into your shotgun, and then you put that in your mouth, and you pull the trigger. Then you don't have to run anymore.
okay, all right, we're
That's
getting
the way to
Maybe
solve
violent.
it.
maybe it's just like honey
Keep it
with
light.
lemon.
No, it's stupid. It's nothing. Yeah, it's like holy
Right.
water. That's what
Oh.
they give you. It's like they take the labels off last year's stuff and they put it on the new stuff. You know?
Okay, so now that we have a little more time on our hand, how about this? Can we actually read the terms and agreement on shit now?
That's actually a good point.
Whoever, do you still scan through it, or are you gonna actually read the shit now?
I've never read anything, honestly.
I know, me
I
neither.
can't even read.
Oh, well, yeah, you do flip burgers for Burger King.
I thought you were
Burger
going to
King,
complete
yes.
the sentence. I thought you were
Come
going
on.
to. I can't even read.
End of sentence.
You can't even read.
Okay, all right. Is there, okay. How about this? I think America was a little slow slowing America down, right? Does this correlate with like how people would react if they actually knew there was UFOs.
I feel like you were like campaigning to be president, like make America slow again.
But you understand what I'm saying? That like if we actually knew there was UFOs, people would absolutely lose their minds. If America came out and officially said it. Now, the way they slowed everything down with this coronavirus, instead of doing like other countries were just like, that's it, we're shutting things down, we're cutting it down. They had to slow everything down, knowing because the way that we are.
You're saying we're a dumb country? Is that what you're trying to say?
Maybe.
Okay.
But you know,
that's your opinion, not mine. You said it.
See, this is the thing, like here in the States, there's so much freedom. And I think they had to do it very slowly because if not, people are just not going to take it. Like they had to do it slowly because we're all like, our rights and my freedom. And I think it was also a psychological thing. They couldn't do it just like, I don't know, like some countries, they can just say, you're staying in your home. And the next day they're in their home. Like here, people are so free.
That's true. And that's why I brought up that topic, because we are so free that almost it's, almost like we're taking advantage of that. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? It's not like I say I'm hating America. I'm just saying that other countries, they can do that. And people like in Korea, they'll respect right away.
Yes, but like, for example, in Sweden, they're just told them, these are the consequences, you do it. You do what you need to do. I'm telling you what the risks are. And they're not telling them to stay in their homes. They're like, you take responsibility for your acts. And if you don't do the right thing, we're going to see what happens. So that's even more free.
Right.
I read that too. Like, it doesn't Sweden have like less cases too, and they're just letting them kind of do it by the honor system?
Yeah.
They do anything by the honor system, though. They also don't lock up their bicycles, right? That's another thing you can't do, especially in South Florida. Try putting your bicycle anywhere for 2 hours without a lock on it and tell me how that goes for you, okay? You can go leave your bike somewhere in Sweden and come to America and come back, and your bike will still be there when you get back to the airport with no lock on it. Just sitting
Personally, I would love to see Grant steal a bike. I would love to see.
I don't think I can ride a bike anymore.
I don't think you can. Have you tried to ride a bike?
Not since I've been really tall. I rode a bike when I was a kid. They say you never forget, but I think
you can only steal one of those bikes that have the giant front wheel.
He just puts it on his shoulder. He never rides it away. He just puts it on his shoulder.
His steps are longer than the actual wheels.
Yeah, but like an old timey, you could steal like an old timey bicycle, like the first bicycle.
Oh yeah.
With the big giant,
big wheel and
yeah. Oh wow, yeah. I didn't even think about that.
Corner that market.
I've seen hipsters still have those bikes nowadays. Like the freaking dudes on South Beach have the I don't know what those bikes are called. What are they called?
Oh, like they put two bicycles on top of. They put two bicycles up, right?
Yeah.
It's like a bike, and then it's where the seat goes and where the handlebars go. They put another bike.
Right.
There you go.
And then they put the seat.
But how did they get on that?
I don't know, but I've seen that shit before. And
that's something that you could do.
It's always like a 60-year-old black guy with a lot of gold jewelry on a pimp ass bike, like 6 feet up.
He probably stole it. Come on.
Okay, but going back to that topic, so what do you think about Sweden compared to the United States? I mean, they're letting them make their own decision, but they are telling them that it's a serious thing. And then,
well, Sweden obviously trusts their population.
Because they're saying, if you are over 70, just don't go to work. But if you're younger and if you're sick, don't go to work. But the people who are in that range that are lower risk, just go, but be careful.
Exactly. That's how I was like, I think maybe someone's joke's going to be ruined after this, because who's going to go back to doing the Hialeah kiss after this? Right, Grant?
Right. Yeah, that's a good point.
I mean, are we going to do like Japan and bow and whatnot, and instead, just bow and, hey, how you doing? We're not going to be.
I saw in Europe, one of the countries, I forget, said they're going to try to do the Hitler salute. I actually read about it. I mean, he's like a freaking dictator guy, so it's probably.
And were you eager to do that?
No, I'm not joining.
Oh, okay.
So I
I
get
actually read that.
messages. I get these messages, or I read like, oh, as soon as this is over, I'm gonna go and hug you. But like, it's a general, like a loving message that goes around. As soon as this is over, I'm gonna go and hug everybody. And I'm like, I think that after this, I'm gonna be like, let me look at you. Are you worth it?
Right.
Like, are you worth my hug? Because I don't know if there's gonna be another buyer. So yes, you're worth it. No, you're not.
Oh no, I was thinking the opposite. I just think I don't know. I got this controversial like thing about like I don't know. I see a lot of women, they're stuck in their house, and when they come out of this, they're gonna be raring to go. They're gonna be the thirsty ones.
There's going to be orgies.
And I just want to say when they come out, and after you get waxed or whatever you got to do, after you come
I
out,
know some
you're gonna be
women are gonna
thirsty.
have to. Some women are gonna have to do that.
Yeah,
I'm
I
glad
know.
I don't.
I know. I'm just teasing. But some women are gonna be out like they're gonna feel like we do normally.
No, but I think some women, I'm not gonna say names, but they'll pick one person because they'll want that, but they're not gonna want to risk it because it's like, okay, I was in quarantine for so long. I'm not just gonna blow it now after all the suffering I went through. I think like I'm gonna be careful because I'm like, I did all this isolation and now
Right.
I'm gonna no.
Exactly.
I think this is weird, but I think dogs might be getting the best of this.
Yes.
With the lonely woman, you know, a little bit of action, a little bit of
Okay.
bestiality.
There's a reason why I called him the creepiest comedian I know. Okay.
I think
So-
I don't know. You guys are both right. I think both things are going to happen. Girls are going to come out. Everybody's going to come out. Guys are going to come out, and everybody's go, "Oh, I'm going to hug you." And it's really just like this feeling of like boredom and loneliness that you get in your house, and you start reaching out to everybody, and you're telling anybody who will respond to you, like, "Oh, dude, I miss you," just to try to get that affection. And you're going to go out, and you're going to get so much in one day, fuck a stranger, and then be like, self-quarantine for another 3 months. You're like, this is not what I thought. It's not what I remembered it was. You know, that's
Well,
what I
imagine
really
not going to
want.
the
You know,
imagine
Has
going to
anybody
the
ever
doctors
gone-
now.
Go ahead, Josh.
Imagine going to the doctors now when you're getting checked for STDs and they're going to be like, it's HIV, and you're going to be like, yeah, it's not COVID.
I can live like magic.
Woo!
Yeah, remember when it was just the HIV?
Yeah.
Now I got that 19. Oh, man. Yeah, it's strange times. It's going to be strange times. We did talk about that in a previous episode about like how everything's going to happen when we come out, how we're going to react. But I didn't bring up that particular topic. But I was just
You personally gonna be?
me. I'm going to be fine. I mean, I'm delivering mail now. I'm working now.
Yeah, but you're keeping your distance. So are you gonna be like when they say, okay, we're safe now, you're gonna go and hug and touch and all that? You can go from being like this to just, oh, the next day you can be that way?
6 inches is fine.
6
I mean feet. Yeah, I'm gonna be fine. Some of my customers, I don't want them near me anyways.
Right.
I don't mind. Most of my customers are really nice. But I'm fine with it. But I did have one lady was like telling me to hurry up with the mail so she can get her mail, and I was like, "What the fuck, lady? I'll get done when I'm ready." But yeah, that's life. But anyways, I saw this today. I don't know. It just intrigued me. I think we have our own Leaning Tower of Pisa. Apparently, a company had a demolition of this building in Dallas last month, and it did not go well. Now it is apparently Dallas has its own Leaning Tower of Pisa. Like, I don't know what goes on where you don't finish the job. Now that everybody's out of there, can't they finish the job? Don't you think they can finish the job?
Can it fall?
I don't know.
Picture?
No, I didn't bring it. I don't have that technology yet. I'm doing this
You
by
said-
myself. Are you kidding me?
You need a Jamie. You need to get a Jamie with you. That's what you
Wait till the rant goes off. Don't worry. We're ready.
You
We're
said
ready.
finish the job so many times. I thought you were setting up like a masturbation joke or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. I was getting
Like,
there.
finish the
Honestly,
job.
I was
Finish the job.
Yeah, they probably had
know.
a female foreman.
Josh, I'm a little older, so it's usually me saying finish the job anyways. There you go. There's your job. There's your joke. Okay, I have one more thing before I got one more thing I wanted to ask you guys, which is related to what we were talking about. Wuhan just lifted their ban. For me, I hope they told one of those guys over there, don't eat any fucking bats, okay? 76 days, and they're getting out today. 76 days for them. I know we haven't been in quarantine for 7
How are they going to act? How are they acting? Normal?
Oh, no. They said there was traffic jams. There was I looked a little more into this. There was traffic jams. They were back to people being on top of each other. I mean, it was just like Hialeah again.
Wow.
I live near Hialeah. I go there all the time.
local reference.
Yes, a little local reference. What do you think, Grant? When we get out, are we going to act the same way?
I had never heard of Wuhan before this whole thing anyways, so I'm sure they'll be fine. I don't give a shit. I really don't. It was, like Norm Macdonald said, it was funny when it was just in China, it was like a big, I didn't give a shit at all, honestly, until it started hitting Europe. I was like, uh-oh, it might come this way.
Oh, it's coming, huh?
Yeah, so.
It's coming. What about the idea that maybe they lifted it too soon and it recirculates? And then you're 76 days and then you got to go back in?
Well, they say that's what's going to happen. It's going to go up and down. You have to do social distancing every few months. And then Bill Gates will find a cure and we'll all be saved. That's what I've heard.
You think?
I
don't think so.
I've been watching a lot of YouTube conspiracy videos and I think I'm going insane, so I should probably stop.
Grant, did you see the conspiracy thing about how this is all just a distraction because the asteroid's going to hit the world and explode us?
I saw that too. Then I saw they might have a fake alien invasion thing. That's another conspiracy.
True.
I mean, they've had a bunch of shit. Didn't they say 5G? So I'm done watching all of this. I just watch Netflix.
Yeah, 5G has been in people's houses for a long time, right? Look at your router. Your router's got 5G on. Anything after 2000, it's got 5G in your house.
Right. I'm following pretty dumb people on the internet, so.
Oh.
They also think the Earth is flat, so I'm not.
My biggest problem is that Friday is a teacher work day. And I'm like, thank God, are they finally going to work again? Fucking A, I'm doing everything for my kid. I mean, Vincent, you feel the same way, right?
Yeah, dude, I don't know. I just got a raise. I'm now a substitute teacher at Super City Elementary. And
you guys do you guys any of you guys? No, you don't have any kids. Well, listen, we are teachers now. We're not only comedians, we're teachers, mailmen, whatever we do on the side. I mean, we are doing a lot more work than it was before, and it's crazy. And then you can't even enjoy it. Uh-oh, do we have a song coming up?
No.
You just practicing? Okay.
I homeschool my daughter since the beginning, and as a homeschooler, people look at us like we're weird and we're, and then finally I decided to send them to school. And then this happened. They sent them back. And I'm like, no, it took me forever to decide to send them to school. And now I'm ready. And now you're sending them back home.
Oh, I'm fed up with this. I'm ready for them to go back to school. It's crazy.
I think it's a lot to ask for children to be like, yeah, you could just do online courses. It's college kids barely get through an online course. You trust a fourth grader to be like, yeah, I'm just gonna go take my online classes and then I'll be out here to play some tag.
Being a single parent, I have I have like 50 messages by 10:30 a.m. from the mom's group chat about
They want that dick? What?
no,
No, they're like, what the
no.
fuck is a rhombus?
Yes,
Like-
yes, exactly. Vincent and I were talking about he goes, I actually didn't know what a rhombus is.
I didn't know what a rhombus was. I was calling parallelograms rhombuses forever, you know?
We've all done that.
Dumbass.
Yeah, I've been out of school so long. I mean, I'm like, poof, don't put me in there. I'm like I'm texting back the moms though. Like, can you help me, please? Can I just leave my kid over there?
Tell everybody
No,
to
I'm
get
just kidding.
Khan Academy. That's the shit right there.
Oh, I know that. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
just good. Give him that.
Grant,
You learn.
did you have anything you wanted to bring up tonight about being on here or anything? Like you're missing it? You missing the stage, bro?
Yeah, I want to do comedy again. This is for all of our 8 listeners. Probably it's a little different than being on stage in front of people.
All right, don't judge. It's a work in progress, you know.
But yeah, I don't know. It's just I've been writing jokes, but it sucks because you can't perform them anywhere. So it's kind of like there's no reason to write jokes if you can't perform them.
Yeah, I don't care that they're doing the virtual mics, but I'm not doing one. I'm there for the laughs. Like I've said, repeated. That's good. They're doing it and they're trying to make people laugh and that's great. I appreciate everything everyone's doing, you know. Like I told you earlier, I love that social distancing volleyball. Did you guys see that video? If you didn't, check it out. It's pretty funny. We were supposed to do more stuff. We were going to do some other stuff, but it just didn't pan out. It was too dangerous, right?
That's dangerous, man.
I mean, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Marissa, what are you planning to do when you get out of quarantine?
I'm gonna make a lot of money.
Okay.
Lottery, what's your?
No, I'm gonna. Yes, I'm really happy doing my videos. I'm just when I wake up and I'm kind of feeling kind of low, I just make a video and it makes me very happy.
Nice.
And now I have Guru Gwendolyn. Check her out. She has a lot of tips on how to be irresistible.
Right, because I didn't know you until now, but I've seen your videos and I've seen what you're doing on the comedy scene, and I appreciate it. You're doing real well. I mean, you're one of Florida's funniest female finalists, right? Let's hope we get to finish that up, right?
Yes, because look, my career was going up. I mean, by now I would have been like first place, everything, but because of Corona, that's all. That's the only reason why I'm not like super famous right now, because I was on my way there. Like it was going to happen like the day after Corona, but.
You're Mexican too, right?
Yes, I'm Mexican.
Corona.
That's how you pronounce that. Yeah, she pronounces it very well.
I know.
Still, she's been saying that since she was 5 or so.
What her dad thinks when he beat her.
Right. And Josh, how do you're loving doing that show, right? Especially like you said earlier.
I mean, I was living in LA. I moved to LA, so I came back to shoot the Burger King commercial in Florida, and I just been staying with my mom ever since, because LA is even more shut down than here in Florida.
You just coughed. I almost removed you from the show.
Where do you live in LA? Do you live in Hollywood or where? Do you...
Santa Monica.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Josh, your mom, she is so sweet. Oh my God.
Thank you,
she's so much fun.
She's gonna kill you about that. I know. I saw that video.
Well, okay. So funny thing is, I just pitched Burger King like this. We shot a music video and I made a song for Burger King for the COVID thing. And my mom's like all in it. It's like a Puff Daddy Mace video. And she was like so pissed, like how it looked. I'm like, Mom, it's so funny. You gotta let me send this. And I sent it to him, and they might actually use it as a commercial, but she looks ridiculous. So I'm basically, I'm terrorizing her every day here in Florida.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. I
Are you
really
allowed to eat
like
at
her.
McDonald's?
What's that, Grant?
Is he allowed to eat at McDonald's, or is he like stipulated to only eat at Burger King? Should I be asking?
No, yeah, I can only eat at Burger King. I don't even speak of that other restaurant.
Okay. How about you, Vince? Do you eat at Burger King?
Nah.
I kind of knew that answer. I was hoping for.
The
I was
Burger
trying to
King's
pull.
the best, dude. Double Whopper. Oh.
Probably not the best though.
No.
If
no,
you guys want to remix my commercial, I'll repost it because the dialogue is pretty comical. It's like, we know you're not thinking of us, but we're thinking about you. So if you want to troll it, I'll repost it because I think the dialogue was pure comedy.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yes,
It is.
I like.
It is.
Yes, I was watching it and I'm like, is this something he's doing? Is this a skit he came up with? Like, I
No.
watched it several times. I'm like, no, it's actually a commercial. 'Cause I thought you were just being silly doing that. Like, I'm like,
no,
what?
and
He
the
put in
last
production.
line is let us take care of you while you take care of yourself. That just sounds so like okay. Take care of yourself.
Yeah. Well, speaking of that type of food, I had someone say to me today, they said, "You're getting a little fat."
Today they haven't said that before.
No.
And my first thought was, I got good snacks. I mean, I don't blame them.
That, do you know what? No. Listen. He was jealous.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Don't listen to that. I hear all kinds of things. I don't know. They say something about some facial hair or whatever. I don't even know what they're talking about. And all I think is they're just jealous.
My snack game is good. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, but you're fine. Probably that person was just jealous.
Right.
Maybe.
Did
Maybe.
Vincent say it? Was that who said it?
Yeah, what did
I
you
said
say?
it. I didn't say it.
I don't listen. I don't
He
listen.
texted me it actually. He's like, "Fucking JP, dude." Put down the
He's getting fat.
Kit Kats.
Oh yeah, right.
Uh,
All kinds of shit. Well, guys, I think we're gonna end it here. I really enjoyed you guys being on. I enjoyed this episode. I appreciate you guys coming on. I want to everybody follow my YouTube channel, addressing it with the Mailman links in my bio, and also let's keep an eye on Grant. Let's hope he puts out some more social distancing videos, which I love. And Marissa, keep doing it, girl. And I wish you well in the finalists, and I hope you win Florida's Funniest. That'll be amazing. And you, Josh, sir, thank you for coming on the show. Keep doing
Thanks for having me, man.
Surviving. You're welcome. Keep doing that show. I enjoy the show. You had Carol on the other night, right?
Carol Baskin. We'll tune in tonight, 11:30. I have a comic from LA. His name is James Demon. He's like this. He does like this devil character. It's very funny. And then I have a singer named Casely from Florida who's going to come on and sing.
It's on your Instagram.
Come check it out. Yeah, come check it out. IG
Live on
tonight.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Yes. It's a great show, and keep up the good content, and let's keep people laughing in at least in Florida, if not LA too, everywhere. All right.
For sure,
Appreciate
man.
the time, guys.
Fuck China.
Thank you, JP.
Have a good night.
Thank you, JP.
All right, thanks,
You're
bro.
welcome. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Vince, sit tight. Hey, Marissa, how you doing?
I'm good. How do I get out?
I can remove you if you want.
Oh.
I'll remove you. Yeah, I was just messing with your little fake beard you got on there. That's all.
Yeah, I still don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, see?
I hear some people say the same thing that you just said, and I just wonder what they're talking about.
You got a shadow. I'm just saying. I'm
It's a
just
glow.
saying. I enjoyed it. Thanks for coming on. I wish
Thank
you well.
you.
Keep
Bye.
grinding, girl.
Yes, you too.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, she was on. She's a finalist for. That's awesome.
that's so funny. I feel like
Wait, hold up.